Hi, I am Martijn and welcome to Canada. This is Toronto, or as locals say, Toronto.
A modern and multicultural city on the shores of Lake Ontario. In this Toronto travel guide, I show you the best things to do and see. From famous landmarks and lively districts, to museums, beautiful islands, and everything in between.
If this travel guide has given you new travel tips, or maybe you just like it, please give a thumbs up or leave a comment under the video. That's the way you can help so other people can discover the video as well, and I get to create new travel guides for you in the future. The city is served by Pearson International Airport, which is located around 25 kilometers from downtown. The UP Express brings you to Union Station in 25 minutes, and most taxis use a flat rate of 60 to 80 Canadian dollars, and that's between 40 and 60 euros for a journey of 20 to 30 minutes. And Ubers can be slightly cheaper. There's also the city airport located on Toronto Islands with mainly short-haul flights. Let's start with a symbol of the city, the CN Tower. At 553 meters, it was once the tallest freestanding structure in the world. It opened in 1976 and became a landmark of the city.
From the observation decks, you will get some incredible panoramic views of Toronto and Lake Ontario. And if you are looking for something a little bit more exciting, make sure to step on the famous glass floor, where you can look straight down to the streets hundreds of meters below. You can even try the Edge Walk, the world's highest hands-free walk around the outside of a building.
Next to the CN Tower you will find Ripley's Aquarium, and the highlight is an underwater tunnel where sharks and rays swim above you.
The aquarium focuses on education and conservation of marine life, and it brings ocean life into the middle of the city, helping you to learn more about the ocean ecosystems.
One of the biggest museums in North America is the Royal Ontario Museum.
It's often called ROM and opened in 1914. Its collection includes millions of objects, ranging from fossils and ancient artifacts to art and cultural treasures from around the world. The museum focuses not only on history, but also on science, nature, and human culture. Up next, trade the city bus for local charm and discover where you can find this authentic market.
In the city you can also visit a castle, Casa Loma. It feels like stepping into a European palace.
It was completed in 1914 as a private home for Sir Henry Pellet, a wealthy businessman. He wanted to build a grand residence inspired by European castles. The house has nearly 100 rooms, and at the time, it was one of the most modern homes in North America, with features like electricity and elevators. However, Sir Henry Pellet lost much of his fortune, and the castle was later opened to the public. Today, Casa Loma is a museum, where you can explore its historic rooms and learn more about Toronto's past.
If you want to escape the hustle and bustle, head to Toronto Islands.
It's just a short ferry ride from downtown. The Toronto Islands are a group of small islands located just off the coast of downtown Toronto. They were formed over time by sand that came from nearby natural cliffs along the lake. Today, the islands are a popular escape from the busy city. You will find walking paths, picnic areas, beaches, and quiet green spaces. One of the highlights is the beautiful view over Toronto skyline from across the water. Cars are not allowed on most parts of the islands, which makes them calm and relaxing.
One of the best places to taste local food is the St. Lawrence Market.
It has been an important part of Toronto since the early 1800s. It started as a place where farmers came to sell their goods to the growing city. Today, it's a large indoor market with many vendors selling fresh produce, meat, cheese, baked goods, and ready-to-eat meals, with food from many different cultures.
It's also a historic place. In the past, it served, for example, as a meeting point, a market, and even the city hall.
In a moment, you will explore the best day trip outside Toronto and historic districts. But first,
in Toronto, you can visit one of the most important art museums in Canada, the Art Gallery of Ontario. A great place to discover Canadian and international art.
It is also known as the AGO and was founded in 1900. Its collection includes more than 120,000 works of art, ranging from classic European paintings to modern and contemporary art. One of its highlights is the strong focus on Canadian art. The building itself is also special. It was redesigned by world-famous architect Frank Gehry, who was born in Toronto.
One of the most historic and creative areas in the city is the Distillery District.
It was once the largest whiskey distillery in the world in the 1800s. It played an important role in Toronto's industrial history. The area later closed and stood empty for many years. In the early 2000s, it was transformed into a pedestrian-only cultural district. Today, the old Victorian industrial buildings have been preserved and are home to restaurants, boutiques, galleries and studios.
Canada is famous for hockey, and you can experience that at the Hockey Hall of Fame.
It was founded in 1943 to celebrate the history of ice hockey and its greatest players. You can explore interactive exhibits, historic equipment, and stories of teams and athletes. One of the biggest highlights is the Stanley Cup, the most famous trophy in hockey. You can also test your own skills in shooting and goalie simulations. Today, the Hockey Hall of Fame is not only a museum, but also a place where the sport's greatest achievements are honored. One of the most famous public spaces in Toronto is Nathan Phillips Square. It's located in front of the Toronto City Hall and serves as an important gathering place for the city. It was opened in 1965 and named after a former mayor of Toronto. Throughout the year, the square hosts events, festivals and celebrations.
One of the most colorful neighborhoods is Kensington Market, well known for the street art, the small shops and international foods.
It started as a working-class neighborhood in the early 1900s, where many immigrant communities settled. Over time, it became a place where people from different cultures live together. Today, the area is famous for its independent shops, vintage stores, cafes and food from all around the world. The streets are full with murals and creative spaces, giving a neighborhood a unique and artistic atmosphere.
Just outside Toronto, you will find one of the most famous waterfalls in the world, the Niagara Falls. Located on the border between Canada and the United States, and is a 1.5 to 2 hours drive from Toronto. There are three main falls, the Horseshoe Falls, the American Falls and the Bridal Veil Falls. And the Horseshoe Falls on the Canadian side is the largest and the most powerful. And millions of visitors come to this place every year to experience the power of water. You can get close to the falls by boat or experience them from the paths. And the most easy way to travel to the waterfalls is by renting a car or a tour.
The place where the city meets Lake Ontario is the Harbourfront. It's a great place to walk, relax and enjoy the view of the lake. It used to be an industrial port area, but was transformed into a public space of culture and recreation. The area hosts festivals, concerts and outdoor events throughout the year. It's also a starting point for boat tours and ferry rides to Toronto Islands.
Toronto is also great for shopping, and one of the best places is the Eaton Centre, located in the heart of downtown.
It opened in 1977 and it's a large indoor shopping mall with hundreds of stores, restaurants and services. One of its most famous features is a glass roof that fills the space with natural light. And sometimes there are even performances, such as during Pride Month. Another great place for shopping is one of the trendiest streets in Toronto, Queen Street West. It is known for its independent boutiques, street art, galleries and music venues. The area has a strong connection to Toronto's creative scene, with, for example, beautiful street art in the Graffiti Alley.
What's the best time for a visit? I think from May to September. The city is lively and the weather is warm. Please give a thumbs up, thank you so much when you like this Toronto travel guide. And if you don't want to miss new episodes, just subscribe on my channel. It's totally free and it enriches your view on the whole world. Tot ziens. Ciao. Hasta luego.